me family didn't go up to Thanksgiving and I just get one little job.
So was it like a situationship? Or was it just dating?
It was a dating thing. It was a relationship.
Okay.
So, anyways, without talking thing, somebody get a little job or something. So, before me start work, in that work, my mother had one chain of stores, so he was the manager for one of them. Alright. Yeah, and it so happened that some find out one and he stop right there. Me and I get a job shortly after, and like probably 3 months down the line, he get a job. Anyways, all did alright, fine and dandy, butterflies and everything, till when him actually get the job. Anyways, him get the work in January. But the February, some realize him start change. Him start move off, him start move different. He reached a point where he started to do something like with my phone. At the time I had a J7 Pro Galaxy. He used to have this thing on it where he like, you see like we have the keypad in enter something, some numbers, and it open up a whole new app where you can't sleep on the phone if you don't know say it, did it? I hope you find it. Right? So you see with that app now, I realize so with that you see if I am to get a phone call, the call records and he can access it from his phone. If I get SMS messages, he can get it on his phone. He hacked into my social media to read and respond to my messages. He wanted the WhatsApp web thing, so he could go into my WhatsApp messages as well. So he reply, he block, he do anything he wants to do from his end with my platforms. Right? One of the time to see him up, I realized that he could pin in my location and he like could have show him which route me take to that location. I'm not joking, I'm extra, but I'm not extra, I'm serious. It's the same like you can go up on Google Map and it'll show you from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And you have the blue line for trail to say, alright, you can take this route, and the green line for trace that route and the longer route. The map thing that was on the phone could have shown him, I don't remember what color, I don't remember if it was yellow or red, but either way it could have shown you which route me take to reach where my last location and how long me take to go from that department to this point at the house. So you could have seen the satellite view of an aerial view of the house to show say, and this is me there right now. I'm not joking. Alright, fine. We then go to February. The March, that's my first month. Alright, my birthday fell on a Wednesday, I think. Tuesday night I went over to his house to spend the night, leading to my birthday and my birthday and everything. To spend whatever. We got into an argument. I don't remember what exactly the argument was about. I remember on the way to the house, we were traveling together and I was sitting in front of him and I got a phone call. I think it was my neighbor from back home where I'm from, I don't remember. But I got a phone call and he was pissed about it. The whole time I'm turning my head and look at him, and look at him, you can still like him a few just because I got the phone call. The phone calls have no inappropriate conversation, you just like one regular something, yes or no question, like they probably want something or they want to find something, like I don't remember how it go, but I never know inappropriate. When I reach to the outside or something, I'm able to take off my back wood yet, and get some bitch lick. My face fatter was you already, you try them fat and everything, and trust me, man know how the next man will turn shiny when my head them lock up. Get some lick. Anyways, I thought it had a night part. Leading up to midnight for my birthday, so a couple minutes before him took out his phone, and he was recording, he had an iPhone at the time. He was recording sweet messages or sweet videos to post and stuff else, because his beloved girlfriend, her birthday this, his queen this, his beautiful this, his beautiful that, whatever. Anywho, after the videos were made, on Snapchat or whatever, I was scrolling through and I say, I don't like them video. Come and look through them, I look to a certain amount, I skip to probably like five, and I stop and I say, I don't like them video. Delete them. I never go no further because really and truly never like the video them for true. Anyways, it's like a God did tell me, so I'm not gonna further Gally. You bring it tomorrow, nobody, you know why I'm about to hear it, Cliffy. I gave him the phone. When my birthday came, persons called me and they'd be like, oh, happy birthday, whatever, I'm like, thank you, yada. Two persons called me and asked me my location. I told one of them that I was by him, and I told the other one, I was at the parish. The one that I told I was at the parish was headed to liquor orchard, and they knew how much I wanted to go there, so they called and said, hey, I remember it's your birthday, I'm going there, would you like to come? And I said, I wouldn't, but they're home, so I said, let me say, they're home. That threw him off, that pissed him off, so I said, okay. So what's up with that person? You can't tell me your boyfriend also then. Yeah. We saw fight. This time, I fought back. So it reached a point where we fight till we come out of the room, we reach another passage in the living room, and like him push back in the room because him other family at the front of the house and him don't want them here when him beat me. So I try to push him back in the room. So the push him now, him back a couple of the wall. He went in his room and grabbed like, I will call it something, golf club, did somebody else play golf? And he took the first swing and the next thing I know, I'm drop a gun. Me never know say skin could have black and blue in a real life thing that he never think I swallow them something coming on there. One lick me get my drop a gun same time, sting me on one X me on my reach a gun. And when he realized what I'm doing, find ointment and I try to rub on with the spots, finger spread out, whatever. And when he realized that I don't want him to touch me because I cry, he got pissed. So he might get extremely aggressive because me up, like, push me, I don't want him to touch me because I peel everything. So he's getting mad because I'm pushing out, I don't want him to touch me. So he raised my hand to hit me again.
So like I could handle rejection.
Right? So he may eventually whatever, I'm saying, no what? I grab my stuff and I get in the bathroom and I'm saying I go shower and to sleep at the same time. But I say, no what? Remember the handle of the bathroom door, something was wrong with it. So I don't want to go in there and while me a shower I'm coming there for me and do me something even worse. So me know, when I get dressed, that's like I know I could sting Frenchies off. Me know, get dressed and I just leave. I had to wear a skirt with a thigh split, so I go to my other skirt in my bag, so that, we're like pants and wear rope on it, I know that we can really show it, to make people see us start question it. So what I had to do, even though with the thigh split, either show me have to kind of me a walk, me have to kind of like have either the bag hang on that side or have the skirt kind of use my hand and hold the skirt while me a walk, so it kind of shield it a bit. Turn black and blue till the skirt all turn purple and start ready to look all black. Wow. Yeah, that's how bad it was. Me I feel pain, but at the same time, I coming like it numb. And the whole time, brother man was cheating on me, I was in a whole relationship.
Wow.
So remember when I said I was skipping through the stuff and like God said I'm gonna further? Yeah. Remember my son, my brother after we fell on the Wednesday, the Saturday before he was on the beach with a girl. And I feel up our breast and then I suck out tongue and everything, French kiss, everything. And that those pictures and videos were taken just before they were the last pictures and videos before my birthday. So see, I went on the 5th picture, if I scrolled to the 6th, I would have seen all that. And how I ended up with it though. Right, so that's how I'm getting there. So after a while, them time them would have said my yam days. So me still with the boy like me some idiot. So one of the time now, with the over the house, him they start treat me some type of way to the reaching point me I say shit. Me I wonder for the case where I'm not attractive anymore. Like, me I said Jesus, like, come and see me as a begging to touch me, Anyways, inside moved different and I asked to borrow his phone. Normally, as we say, in the have the iPhone, I don't see there are times iPhones have better quality than the Androids. So normally I'd actually ask him to use his phone to snap or whatever. But that specific day, I think it was a Friday, he refused to let me use his phone. So me I say, I'm not going to your messages. I just want you to stop. No. So in the day, I like him no whatever, I like him have the phone and the phone locked in. So I put security up on the next level. So I lock the phone, because if me can't go to the phone, you can't go to it neither. So he had to go to a phone shop after me didn't leave the house to do whatever to end up put it. So that night I went home and think and then say, why him so why him no whatever. So he had access to my email, I had access to his. So I just go and forget password. Change the password and log in. So when we go now and me see what one, me see the picture of them and me send all of them to him. I just went to my bed. When I woke up, I saw he said like a sad face. I'm like, you know, I'm trying to get him way outside. But when he realized, me nah take the shit, him try to flip it around, palm me to say, am my fault? I mean this, all type of shit. Yeah, him try to flip it around to say, am my fault? Make this happen, you know, all man or something. I had a friend that worked at his workplace. He didn't know that he and I were friends. How him end up pick up, because him always wonder how me know things of what them work, but him can't pick up a who and tell me. How she slipped up was the nickname that he has. No one at work know that, and she called him by that because that's who I call him. I saw him pick up. So she a come. So she could have tell me about the girl or something. And when I seen her with one of the pictures, she said, yes, that's the girl. When they made a car, I locked the guy, everything. And the whole time, me, I tickle it. Then me a punch him back. Or something boy accused me of cheating on the whole time, you know, whole that relationship. Him already the woman thing, because some stuff that when I was with his family or something, him saying that's still my friend house. Fine. And called me a couple times when him over in friend house asleep for two. Him over there with the virgin or something. Only see after we wake up now, me get to understand, say, him brother tell me everything, him brother say, like, only don't know, me can't shoot the pray. The brother me know so that all the mothers are telling when him say him over such person house, and the girl house in there, pretty much they live together, so he only came over to his house because I was coming by. Oh, wow. So, when he knows that I come over Monday, and I stay till Wednesday or so, he'll come over. So when me I leave, anybody to go work after I leave work, he'll go over the girl house. One at a time, it seems like he caught an STD. I remember him telling me that in order for us to have sex again, I have to do like an STD test and I have to bring the results to show him. So apparently look like he won when settles through me. Why you can't do the STD test for yourself? So apparently he caught something. And probably can't go to the night girl and we might talk to tell him that. And to me, I that you want to come to the car if you say, I'm do it and I'm make some come game. When I blocked him, usually what he does, whenever I block him, he hacks into my social media accounts, change my password, slap me on so that way I unblock him for him to tell him to give me back my stuff. So with me unblocking him, he tries to find every means away so we go back in on my head. So that time now was my final straw. Me said no matter how him hack account, he can keep the account, and that's how I ended up with two Instagram accounts, because I created a new one so he could keep the old one. So what he did now, he looked for my friends on Instagram and send them messages. And the one that actually checks her Instagram and saw the message, screenshot the message and send it to me immediately, where he's telling my friend that I have an STD. Oh. So I'm like, bro, what the F? He must say, if I get two friends, she'll not go tell nobody or whatever, and he apparently just wanted my attention, and he knew that would have got my attention for me to talk to him again. I'm like, brother, seriously? So the girl knows, she said, she'd follow me to get it checked out, and so, she'll not tell me. So I went on my own. I did two types of tests. One where you can go, I did two, the regular HIV syphilis ones.
Yeah.
I did two of those, one at the hospital and one at the health department. So two different places. And then you have one I paid, I think in total at the time it was probably 22,000 something. But with health card, it covers majority. I think I probably like paid 4,000 or something out of pocket. And it covers probably around 9 or so STIs. And I came back in the clear. So apparently probably they get something and it just missed me by an inch.
Yep.
Yeah, it missed me by an inch. And I know, see, but people feel to understand, say, somebody can have unprotected sex and them have something and somehow, can track it. So like, I'm a safe at them time there. And even then, I wasn't even thinking about it that way to say it was something he had, because he even showed me, like, in tour, and there was something, anytime someone like, when I asked him about it, when he showed me, after the whole thing, like, me, I say, because the first thing came to my mind was, like, probably, syphilis or something. But he just showed me, no one or nothing like that, really, and they made it check my test on thing, and this, the clear on things, so they said, probably, I don't really know for true. But, as we said, let me tell you, so the brother that say, like, how relational we can reach me after we had broken up, the brother mentioned that same situation with the thing on his thing. And his brother said to me, yeah, we're saying, like, probably, I think he called it probably about 5 different females. And then he said to me, say, you never that you stand up with me now, right? That alone confirms that shocking to get shot the truth. Whoa. And the brother said, when it just happened, he laughed at him. So when he said that to him, say, I know you alone is that wrong with you too. No. That alone confirms saying he gets shot for truth. So if I try to manipulate me or something to make it seem like, say, I'm me, carry something from game. And funny enough, we started getting less intimate after then. I don't know why myself, I'm stage. My final straw, because sometimes, when we did the house, and like, I was with some hours between 11 and 1, 11 at 1 in the morning to pick argument and tell me to come out. Knowing similarly, all with 2 parishes over. Basically, because there's a police station when they walking distance from his house, if I the case where really say, alright, madam, would I go to listen till the light? But he feel no kind of realize that, but now I go beg him to stay when he say, come on, me pop my shit for 2 and about leave, and take the key and hide the key so that way me can't come out that house. So it's all bark and no bite. So my final shot after all of that, it was going to the August, remember, not in touch with our argument. Okay, so in our argument, that's how we found out about the girl and everything and something. And even one at the time, the girl been at the house. So when me didn't know, me can't know when that girl I called because I always answer the phone. We are called for what? Same talk to her. When that time we got sober, I told him, you need to call her back and apologize. That was a call for her. I saw messages where the girl asked her, hey, who is she? Asking about me. And he tell her, oh, she's a friend, I'm helping her with this and that and whatever. I'm like, this bitch. Nigga, really? Why ever tell a girl that I'm buying something? Like, why ever do that? So she has no clue or idea who I am. She asked and he lied. I'm not going to attack the female for shit that the male does. Anyways, he was asleep one day and I had the phone doing something. Alright, so, yeah, the Wednesday night we end up at Bash Match with an argument or one thing with the girl that thing. Something. So, Mother actually lied to her about me and didn't anything with to me about she. So anyways, Wednesday now in August or so, we had one, we catch up. So we catch up on the whole thing or something and I asked my chick off and thing and when they end up having talk to one guy when he from the road from me, never talked to that guy in my life. And I him end up at the care of the hospital the night. I go hospital and thing. For some reason, I feel sick that I was sick again over the weekend. And it did happen. And it was a Sunday. And I reached out to him and I said, hey, I'm not feeling well, I'm going to go by the hospital. No, I asked him for money to go to the doctor because I wasn't feeling well. And then short after me said about short, he said I have fucking money. We expect to do a summer one and he has never been like that before. And mind you, even when I wasn't working, I never usually asking for things like that or something never asking for things. You understand? Same thing. So I'm like, okay then, so I said, alright, fine, you don't have the money, alright, now go the hospital then, get no free health care. I asked him if he could accompany me. He looked at me and told me, say, I'm there for the need emergency, he's not coming nowhere. Okay, fine. But I know why I'm still even try push nothing or something. I end up going to the hospital, my friend and they come with me. One live nearby and the other one did live on my scheme, so two me to get the driver to come struggle about him still with me the whole time. Till me get look for discharge, everything or something. Alright. Me need to get medication or something. So the other day now, like couple 2 days ago, about the years after, we go back to we got the next hospital, the close hospital, you know what I'm saying? Once you have the hospital prescription, I say you can get anyone at the hospital to get through. So I went to the hospital nearest to me. And it's like that day, no, I think it was Wednesday, Thursday, November. Yeah. I didn't know, and it's like, yeah, and like communicate and thing, and I moved shady and like, you know, some type of way, and if you remember earlier in the discussion, I had mentioned that it reached a point where I started to question if I'm not attractive anymore, I'm not attractive enough. Right? So I actually asked him, and that guy really filmed me and using phone and text me and tell me, say, ask me if me I get too big and fat. And then now stay with me till me have to walk side me if I go through the door.
What's stick up in there, so because what I understand with a lot of guys is that once them want check out, them find that particular reason. I think that's one of the popular reasons them like over their weight, them start target them physical appearance, like them weight. Oh, yeah, get big or this or that. And that is like an indication to say, well, you know, so I find somebody that appeal to me more.
So when he has said that, me feeling like I should tell him, I'm crying out. But I texted back and I said to him, hey, you know, if it's a case where you actually wanted for us to split, you know, you could have actually done so without being disrespectful. If it's a case you want to be with her, you could have said so. But since I saw you come and say I'm afraid for doing it, I said, no, maybe just leave. And that's how I left. And it took me almost a year to move on. Weeks we did it, I'm in the appetite. I'm just gonna cry. But you know, which one can be there, right now, the good man with God bless me to that time, until the man said, one lose me, and the man asked me for one reason. And trust me, me gained over 50 pounds since then. And that same ex right now is texting me, reach out to me for social media, Snapchat, Instagram, talk about oh, batty fat and batty this and batty that. What about 50 pounds ago when they used to see me and tell me I get too big and swag and what them something? Where I come now? So yeah, that's pretty much the story time. So like, shit happens. But you know, things sometimes change. You know, more that story. You have to love yourself before you expect somebody to love them love. Like, you expect somebody to love you for you, you're not gonna reach no way.
Where do you think you learn from all experiences? Like, a few things. Somebody else to your story probably experienced similar things like you, or just an advice to somebody like a warning. Make sure you look out for these signs and remember say you can't ignore certain signs.
Alright, first things first, as me just now said, love yourself, because if you don't love you, nobody not gonna love you for you. Signs now, anybody will try to gaslight you and make you feel so you're always at fault or you're the problem when them clearly not admit them fault or since you're them in the wrong. You have some persons who will do stuff and know already what them are do wrong, but then push you to believe, to them and manipulate you to make you think say something wrong with you when all the time you in on the right and them in on the wrong. When you see them something run, take up your foot them and run. Yeah, run. Don't look back. You know worry about this and say, oh, but you love him, whatever, or something. You love him, but him love you. No, think about yourself first. Them are gonna think about themselves first. Them are do anything to save them ass, but them not care about you or your feelings. So when them sister them can't take up for you, them will continue. And probably when they realize it's too late. So don't worry about the boy and talk, but girl ladies out there, don't worry about the boy. Them are some idea big and mess about you out there. Straight up, yeah. Love yourself first. That's the one thing we can say. One at a time in the high school when things start to go bad, me start turn to alcohol. My best friend used to skip classes for sitting on my classroom that they watch me the interest on the sober. And any old maybe showing up on my like send me tips and one pub make it down back sober same time. No joke.
So they share
Me have me big up back yeah. Make sure you have the right persons in your corner. Don't afraid to walk with that bar something there. From friendships or family even. Most times strangers treat you better than your family. Person you know for 10, 15, 25 years. Them treat you worse than people. People where you know if you are 1 week, 2 days, treat you better than them. I mean, things happen, but at the same time, as me say, one thing we can really stand up on and say, love yourself first.
Well, thank you for sharing your stories and your experiences. I appreciate you.
You've made it to the ending of this video. Thanks for tuning in. Your attentiveness was highly appreciated.